All right, so basically, this is just insurance in case something should happen to me before the impeachment. I want somebody or multiple people to know what likely happened to me. Essentially, the mayor, Maximilian Thoroughbred, and Siobhan Thoroughbred, are both known to be in a gang called C4. They're generally legally involved in lending money to people, but they also sell weed, and they are involved with the mayor and his wife. That I believe they are actually members of this gang. So, should something to happen to me, it is more than likely going to be Sonia Summers behind that and other members of C4, with First Temple, the Secretary of Press, likely acting as a reconnaissance worker of some kind, setting up hidden cameras, which I do have text message evidence of Siobhan admitting that she has cameras watching my house. Um, so that'll be in my phone records of my most recent phone number, with Siobhan's second most recent phone number, her referencing those. So uh, anything that should happen to me will more than likely be some kind of setup. Siobhan and I do have a child together. We seem unlikely to get to the level of killing each other, at least so far. But she has lost her mind, so while that's possible.
Police just pulled up behind us.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Yep, there's a car right there. And they're stopping. They're probably running plates to see who it belongs to because they can tell there's a door off.
Yeah, the fuck is this?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not sketchy at all.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay, so anyway, like I said, Siobhan Thoroughbred, who is the chief of staff for the mayor and also a police officer who's capable of, being the person who is just creeping on us. Um, she is less likely to want to kill me due to the fact that we have a child together, but she has lost her goddamn mind. So at this point, my betrayal might be sufficient to meet that standard. However, I feel it is more likely and simpler, given the problem that they face, to basically set me up somehow. Siobhan does have a flair for the dramatic, and she does like to wax poetic. So, framing me for some kind of felony to get me removed from the council and disbarred, preferably setting it up to look like some kind of terrorist attack against her and her husband, would probably be ideal for their purposes. However, it might risk too much exposure to go that deep with it. So, any old felony would probably do. But if I'm injured, and downed, and there's some felony that I'm mixed up in, then chances are it was Sonia Summers on behalf of Siobhan and or Max. And Siobhan is fucking stupid, so there will be phone calls and stuff to back that up. Sonia's not stupid, so there won't be any text messages. Um, Beyond that, uh, I do want to ensure that the FU Act is made transparent to the public. So, as part and parcel of this message, I'll also be forwarding a copy of that to Ursula, as well as any other documents that I think will need to be released in the event of my death or lengthy, hospitalization, whatever. What else? What else? Um,
Uh, okay, so I have one. You said you remember how you switched phones and you
yeah.
said you weren't going to switch back. Do you also want to give me your old phone just in case?
Oh, hell no, hell no.
Okay. I didn't know what's on there or whatever, if it would be pertinent to this.
There's nothing pertinent on my old phone. I want
Okay.
to keep that safe
Hold on. I'm
for sentimental reasons.
getting an unknown number.
That's fine.
Hello? What? No, I haven't reported it yet. Yeah, I was gonna do it tonight. Yeah. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry.
But yeah, there's nothing pertinent on my old phone really. I'm just like aware that someone might want to look at my phone, and someone might have a lot of different reasons for wanting to look at my phone, and I just want to keep my phone safe again, because sentimental reasons. So that I've had that phone number a long time. I ain't trying to lose my phone over some dumb shit. Um, yeah. Anyways, you know, most of the stuff I'm saying right now, I will say, short of something actually happening to me, it's not really actionable. So if you're law enforcement watching this, I'd say it falls outside of duty to report, meaning there's no exigent immediate threat or credible threat, or I've not witnessed any crimes, but this is basically loose talk and admissions by the people involved. Again, Siobhan and Max are both in a gang, which is C4. And at least to my knowledge, Siobhan was selling weed on behalf of this gang as recently as 2 or 3 days from when she became a deputized police officer. So she's a piece of shit. And pretty much admitted multiple times that she was selling weed. Implied multiple times that her car was not clean enough, and that I shouldn't take her vehicle. Things like that. So that's all not provable, but it can be substantiated in the future. After my death, potentially, if there's some sort of investigation. What else? What else? The mayor and Siobhan did. This is not yet amended to. I'm going to mention this because this is not yet amended to the charging statement for the impeachment. I intend to add this, but if something happens to me soon, then I won't be able to. But I do want to add to the charging that the mayor and Siobhan did try to expeditiously pressure the council into taking sole control over the authority to impeach Solomon Walker in order to reduce the chances and probability that they themselves would be impeached by giving themselves the majority vote over such a function, which was shut down by Crane ultimately, and which is why impeachments are being handled on the docket. But that action, which went unrecorded, was not on camera, was smoking gun corruption pretty much front to back. They clearly knew that there was a possibility they would be impeached and took advantage of trying to do Solomon in that way to give themselves power over who gets impeached. And they were unsuccessful. Which I guess, if there's anything I can take from this experience is that at least some of the time, we were able to stop them, but we didn't even get a chance to stop him from appointing himself the commissioner. There was no conversation about that ahead of that happening. There was no vote about that. There was
Is
we
there
just woke
supposed to
up.
be a vote for that? Or I don't know.
Apparently not, according to Siobhan on the docket, the way it's supposed to work. Which I already added that as evidence, because everything that she says is just evidence against them at this point. If that's the way it's supposed to work, right, then it's a corrupt piece of legislation. If it's not a corrupt piece of legislation, then they're using it illegally. It is one of those two things. There's no third road here. So yeah, she you know, if I'm dead and she's hearing this, you really should just shut the fuck up sometimes and stop speaking for yourself because you're fucking dumb and you say dumb things and you incriminate yourself because you're not smart and you have no street sense and you don't know how to be sneaky or clever when it comes to this. So next time around, do it better.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
I don't get the chance to say this. I was always in love with April Foos, and Siobhan was just a discount work white version that gave me a good enough reason to keep turning her down when I had to stand on business.
All right. Today is June 19th, 2024. I just wanted to establish date, and time locally is 9:21, but it is 8:26 statewide in Central Time. All right.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Damien wanted to come. I didn't say what we were doing or anything like that, but he was like, "Oh, that sounds fun. Can I come?" I'm like, "No, no." I didn't even let him know. No,
I trust Damien. Damien.
no, I know you trust him, but we didn't want too many cooks with something like this with recordings.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, yeah, especially with this kind of stuff.
Well, I will be giving similar statements to other individuals in different
Yeah.
different areas. You know, I'll probably hire an attorney and make a similar video, and I'll probably go to the police and make a similar video, just in the event that there's an investigation that could possibly happen after the fact of anything that happens to me that connects to anything I said.